Alright, we're rolling. Welcome back. Today I'm joined by one of my very good amigos, Kobi. It's good.
What's going on?
This is episode 3. I'd like to start by thanking our Nope, that ain't it. I'd like to start by thanking our sponsors, Beats by Lupo and Ava Gianoble. They're not really our sponsors, but like they're collectively making the intro for the video. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
You can find Lupo. I'll put his link in the description. He makes good beats. I tend to plug him every podcast. You can find Ava by like lighting a candle and like getting a skull, summoning some I don't know.
Chanting your name backwards.
Yeah.
And then I think she just like rises out of the smoke of the candle.
Yeah. She's good though. She's great. She's making my. I just stopped it. Whatever. She's making my visuals for the intro, and then James is making my beat, like the intro music. So
like,
it's pretty sick.
So like an intro music. And like, do you have like a certain window for like the length of that intro? Or, like
5 seconds, I guess. I don't know. Put this here. I don't want to do it every time.
what's like the theme gonna be for like a little animation that she's making?
It's like, so you know how we're the second take.
Yeah.
You know how there's the.
Yeah.
It's that, because that's what our logo is. And so I thought like it would be kind of a good decision to make that, kind of incorporate that into the intro.
I hear that.
Anyways, how are you? How are you on this fine day?
Man, I'm fine. It's a good Sunday that we're recording on. How about you, man? What's been going on with you?
Nothing too much lately. Nothing too special. Just been working away. Just been editing. Just been trying to get this going. You know what I mean? Trying to make it as a young artist.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
So you do anything special this weekend? Anything going on with you?
Not really. You know, I was supposed to chill with some women yesterday, but I kind of was like boys time. You know.
My bad, Playboy.
My
bad, Playboy.
Yeah. Cause like, I feel like it's nice to chill with women a lot, but like at the same time, it's also nice. You're right in front of the light. Like your shadows are just everywhere. Yeah, you're good. It's kind of nice to spend some time with the boys, you know.
For sure.
Cause like, you know, after a while, with girls, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, how's your family?
Oh, my family's great.
How's young Slimon?
Simon? Bro, he's crazy, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man. Things have been going on with him.
I mean, get into it. You know, this is the time to talk.
So basically, like this guy,
This is Kobe's younger brother, by the way, for you guys.
My younger brother Simon.
Who's what? 6'2" now?
No, he's like 6'1".
6'1"? Okay.
No, he's like 8th grade, and basically, he comes home on Friday. Like he's wearing I get home after him. So, like, I see him come home, and he's, like, wearing this thick hoodie with, like, a pair of shorts and no shoes. And,
What do you mean, no shoes?
Like, no shoes, no socks, rather.
Oh, okay.
And, basically, I walk in the house, and I see him open the door for me. And I never see him in a hoodie or anything, especially inside the house. So, basically...
Like, hood up?
Yeah, like, hood up. The hood's never up. And he has it, like, tied. He has it tied tight, right? So, you know, like, I'm like, what the hell are you wearing that for? He's like, I'm cold. I'm like, if you were cold, you'd be wearing pants and, like, you know, you'd be fully dressed. You'd have some socks on or something. He's like, no, it's just my upper body that's cold, right? And I'm like, come on, what are you lying to me for? And he's like, Kobe, come over here. And then basically he takes me to the washroom, right? And then he takes the hood off. And then I see just, like, all across his neck, these, like, purple marks. And I'm like, oh, you idiots. You idiots! Like, why are you messing around with
this is an 8th grader.
This is an 8th grader messing around.
Simon.
He's a dirtbag.
Man.
He's a dirtbag. I remember back when like he was really young. Every single time, not even when he was really young. Like a year ago, if I brought him around a girl and introduced him him to her, he'd like just look away. He'd like shy away and be like, "Hey," I'd be like, "Hey, you know, this is XYZ." He'd be like, "Hey."
Yeah.
And he just wouldn't say anything, and now he's out.
Damn. And do you know the girl who?
I don't know, because the thing is, he talks to multiple girls, so I don't know which one it was.
Has he ever brought a girl by or no?
Man, no, not in our house, not that.
Oh,
Never.
okay.
But I remember there was a situation where he was at some girl's house. I don't know.
This is an 8th grader.
He's an 8th grader.
This is Kobe's little 8th grade brother.
He's doing big things, big man. Big up Simon if you're watching this, which I know you will because I'm on it.
Shouts out.
Love you. Basically, he's at this girl's house after school, right? And then as he's at her house after school, he's just, chilling at her house, playing with a cat. She has a cat. Simon loves cats. And then basically, as he's playing with it, her mom comes home.
Yeah.
Like, they're in her room together. Mm-hmm. Her mom comes home. He's still just playing with the cat, chilling. And then
is this girl the 8th grade girl also?
Yes, yeah, she's 8th grade girl also. And then he goes, he's continuing to play with the cat. The girl, she says hi to her mom. She says, oh yeah, my friend's over. The mom's like, oh, okay, but he's gonna have to leave now because we have to go somewhere. Mm-hmm. So obviously he gets up, puts on his stuff, walks to the bus stop, takes the transit home. Mm. And then basically, as he takes that transit home, he's just chilling. He thinks everything's okay. The next day he comes to school. And then basically he gets called to the principal's office first period. And then that mom reported that apparently they were having sex. And she was her daughter was telling her she had pregnancy like symptoms. And
was this what, like a day later?
Yeah, a day later.
Bro, 8th grade girls are goofy.
I know. But the thing is, my little brother had gone up to her house multiple times. And she had been, talking about those symptoms, for a long time with the mom. And, I don't know. I think she went to,
Can she even get pregnant?
I don't. Yeah, you can get pregnant the second you get your period. Not the second you get your period. But I'm pretty sure, a period is, it's a signal of fertility.
Yeah. No, okay. I knew that. But, what I meant is, at that age, do you even get your period yet?
Yeah.
When does that start?
My older sister, I'm pretty sure she told me it was around grade 5.
Oh,
her.
okay.
Grade 5, grade 6 for her.
Still, that's crazy. So what? Okay, 2 questions quickly. First one,
for sure.
Is that the same girl who gave him the hickeys?
I don't know. I don't know. He talks to a lot of girls, but I can tell you that police were involved.
No way.
I swear to God, they called police.
No way.
I swear to God, they called police.
About what? About Simon?
Yes.
All right.
Mod.
That's crazy.
Mod.
Did your mother know about?
Yes, and Simon was stressed out, but he's yo, I don't want police to be involved because the thing is, I'm pretty sure this is the 3rd or 4th time they've called police on Simon in the 2 years he's been at the school, and the first 2 times were when he was the first time. He was playing with his friend.
Yeah. And
basically it was icy outside. And they're play fighting. And basically the kid slips and hurts his arm. And his arm's killing him. And then basically the principal tried to say that the kid was lying about slipping on the ice. And he covered up for Simon. And that Simon actually hurt the kid. And then after, when the kid was in the cast, they were still play fighting. Because the kid got a cast, right?
Yeah.
Afterwards. And they were still play fighting. And basically, Simon, they both slipped, and Simon landed on him.
Yeah.
And then the principal said, "Oh, you did that on purpose. You tried to body slam him," and they called police on him both times.
Damn. Why? Okay. I remember when we were in elementary school, not together, but I remember in elementary school all the time, King of the Hill when there's massive snowbanks, just wrestling in the snow after we'd get man, they're crazy now.
Sure.
Is he still at?
No. He's a.
Oh, I might have to blur that.
Yeah. I just booked in my head it registered. I was like,
yeah, we can't have that on. But still, that's crazy. And what was the other time for? So twice for bodying or for.
Yeah, body slamming that kid.
And then once for the girl.
Yeah, I don't remember the other one. If it comes to me, I'll definitely bring it up later.
Yeah.
But he's great.
That's insane.
He watched the podcast with Chris.
Chris, yeah.
Last night. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's the second Take 2 podcast.
Second Take 002, and it's Delphi Stories. Chris didn't want his name on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do we have to beep that?
Maybe.
Connor. His name's
Connor McKee.
Connor McKee. It's fine.
Yeah, and that's crazy though, cause like Simon, like, I mean, he's a big kid, but like he's a little kid. He's an eighth grader.
Honestly, he really is.
And like now he's just like, and he's not like the kind of eighth grader you'd suspect that's like, oh, okay, he's like a hoodlum eighth grader. Like this is just like a goofy, like tall, lanky, like big guy that's like probably like still laughs at like pee jokes.
I guarantee you, when he watches this,
and I say pee jokes, he's gonna be laughing.
He's gonna laugh. He's gonna laugh.
Yeah, like that's the kind of kid he is, and like, damn, that's just so insane that they're like calling the police on him for doing shit that we did every single day in elementary school.
I know, except the pregnancy thing. Never.
Well, still, but like girls are, like Do you really think?
I remember there was this thing. It was actually messed up now that I'm thinking back on it, but basically. There used to be a lot of like ass slapping that went on like at the elementary school I used to go to. No names given for obvious reasons. And I remember that we almost got police called on us, and there was like this big like discussion about like ass slapping because like people were just touching bums, and it was just unadulterated. Like,
I remember in grade like 2, like me and my friend had this game. Where like, I know it's like sounds bad where this is going, but like we would like go up to the like grade 8 girls. Keep in mind we're like these little grade 2 kids, so the grade 8 girls are like tall, and we're like little, so our heads are like at their butt cheek level.
You're not jumping into their ass cheeks, like, face first. I don't want to hear that.
No. We'd run up and we'd like slap it and then run back and be like, haha. And then they were kind of like in on it, like not like in on it, but like they'd be like, haha, like look at these little grade 2 kids, like they're so goofy. And I remember getting called down to the principal's office as a grade 2, and they'd give us the talk about like how bad the consequences of that shit was, as if we were like grown men. Now, keep in mind, I do not condone any form of sexual assault. Like
we were misinformed.
It's mad fucked
then.
up. We were misinformed, but at the same time, we're goofy little kids, right? Like we weren't bad kids.
We weren't bad kids because we were misinformed. It was sort of like we were just ignorant.
Yeah,
we were ignorant.
We just didn't know better. We were like, haha, booty.
Now we know better.
And
we tell children that don't not to do it.
Exactly.
That's why I tell Simon to stay away from females. Period. At this point on, like it's like, what are they gonna bring you?
Yeah.
What are they gonna bring you?
Yeah. Pause. I also just want to quick shout out to Michael. He's also here. He's just chilling in the room. He might be our ad-libs a bit later. At some point, if just keep an eye on that red light. It's still flashing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's crazy about Simon.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's watching us now, and we're dedicating like the first 10 minutes to him. He's gonna love it.
He's worth it.
Yeah, for sure. But here's a question. If you don't want to discuss it on here, like that's fine. Like I know that you said like there was a pregnancy scare, but like see clapping cheeks already. Or you want to veto that question?
I don't think I should put it out there, his situation right now, because I'm not gonna expose him.
That's fair.
He's definitely out there though. He's in these streets.
That's fair. Just leave it up to the imagination.
Putting in work. We don't kiss and tell. We don't kiss and tell.
Mhm. It's. That's my bad. He's just trying to figure out the.
So we're gonna have to beep that out though.
The password to my computer. Oh yeah. Also, if you see the camera, like the lens just turn, there's no ghost. It just autofocuses sometimes. Kind of spooks me a little bit. Cool. Man, yeah, that's crazy. Speaking of, sexual encounters and all that. Actually, that's a shitty transition.
Yeah, it
but
was a shitty transition.
I was gonna be like, how's your love life? Just
my
generally.
Love life?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna speak on that. Because. Again, I'm about to say that we don't kiss and tell, but
that's I wasn't gonna be like specific, so I was just gonna be like, how's it generally?
Bro, I'm right now. I'm working on myself. I am, just trying to get more into just my interests. I'm trying to focus on my interests, and especially school right now because it's my final semester of high school.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. School costs money from here on out.
And next year, it's university for you, man. High school's done.
High school's done.
You're moving on to the big leagues. It's so insane to think about because I was having this conversation with Chrissy, not on the podcast though, but like by next September, which is I don't know what, 8 months from now, you guys are gonna be starting a university. 8 months is such a short amount of time.
For sure.
And like, you guys are gonna be going to either university or college or whatever form of post-secondary, and even if you're not, you're gonna be done high school. Like, that's crazy. It's just how fast it's going. It's insane.
Keep in mind, it's 6 months.
6 months.
6 months.
Less. 6 months.
That's scary. But hey, we're ready for it, right? But for me, my love life isn't something I'd like to share. Yeah. But I am excited for what Valentine's Day holds in store for lots of my friends.
I'm glad you brought that up. Do you have plans for Valentine's Day? Because like I know you said you're.
I know. But like always, Valentine's Day is something I would love to participate in, but I think I'm just gonna keep hold my good tradition of not doing anything ever on Valentine's Day, and I just chill out and find motives. Then I got lots of friends who are booed up, and they definitely have plans, definitely have gifts lined up. I love giving them advice because I love seeing them prosper. My one friend actually got into like this like big argument with his girl recently. Not gonna name names. Probably isn't even gonna see this, so it's fine. Basically, I tried to last night even help him figure out what gifts to get her. Just to put in a little extra effort. Not just what gifts to get her, but what to do in general.
Yeah. How to act. Spoil her.
How to act. Really.
How to act on Valentine's Day.
How to act on Valentine's Day because I'm it's kind of in the doghouse on this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's nasty.
That's nasty.
Let's just say that she found a video of him. He screened basically him and a guy were talking to the same girl at the same time. Keep in mind this is a separate girl, so I'm just gonna give like, all right, the girlfriend is A, the boyfriend is B, the other girl is C, and the other guy is D. So
right.
B and D, those two guys were both talking to the other girl C.
Yeah.
And this other girl C, basically was just sending them the same nudes.
While A had a girlfriend.
While B had a girlfriend.
Well, B had a girlfriend, yeah.
Well, B was with A. So basically, in order to prove that they were getting the same nudes, the boyfriend screen recorded as he scrolled through a conversation.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know where you're going with this.
And basically, he sent it to the friend. And then he forgot to delete it. And they were at a gathering of people, and he's like, yo, hold my phone while I go get us drinks.
And she went through the phone and she saw the briefly, screen.
And the first thing she saw was like, it wasn't even like a short screen recording because there was also like videos. It was like almost like 10 minutes. So I felt bad for her, so bad for her. She had to like sit through 10 minutes of watching her boyfriend cheat on her, basically.
Damn. That reminds me of a story. I have a coworker, and then we'll get back to Valentine's Day in a minute. I have a coworker that what?
Can I enable Flash to play?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Keep it down over there, please. I have a coworker at work. Obviously, I'm not gonna say the name, but she and her she has a boyfriend for I think
6 years.
Weeks. No, weeks. No. Actually, no. It was more. It's more than because I was gonna say a month and a half, but I feel like it's more. I feel like when was November?
November was definitely like 4 months ago.
All right, I'm all over the place here. Just say 4 months. I don't know how long it is, but like I feel like
3 full ones. 3 full ones.
So more than 6 weeks, like double that, I guess.
12 weeks.
Doesn't even matter the story. Anyway, so before he met her, before they met each other, they were both on Tinder, just like how everybody is, kind of casually on Tinder.
All right.
And, so she at one point, like they're fully like exclusive together, and she re-downloaded Tinder just to check when the last time he was on, because I think it says like in your comment like when the last time the person was on Tinder.
All right.
And so she re-downloaded Tinder to check when he was last on, and then she like, and like he hadn't been on in like since they were dating, so she was happy, but she forgot to delete Tinder off her phone. So then he hops on her phone for whatever reason, like same thing.
Yeah.
She's like, hold my phone, right? He hops on, he's like, oh shit, Tinder, and like she was on like a couple days ago, and he's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing on Tinder? Like,
that's fair. I mean, that's a fair question to ask. What are you doing on Tinder? And I mean, was her answer solid?
Well, her answer, or well, the story she
yeah.
gave me was the truth, but like,
well, we can assume it's the truth.
Yeah.
I know, but I mean, it seems kind of shaky to say like, oh, the reason I did this suspicious shit. Or
yeah. Well, because like, even if you tell the truth, you still seem suspicious.
Yeah, I know, because of the way it's like she's sort of saying, I didn't trust you, so I did something untrustworthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, you have to be the better. You have to be the.
It doesn't person. Justify.
And if you didn't trust him, then why were you with him?
That's true. Also, that's very true.
People do anything but leave.
Yeah.
like the girl who stayed with the guy.
Big facts.
People do anything but leave because they feel the need to get this like revenge, so to speak, of, oh, I want the last laugh, or I needed to work out all well in the end, but I need a happy ever after. Like, people do anything
but leave.
Anything but leave. It's just sad.
So speaking of leaving and girlfriends and Valentine's Day and all that, I had a girlfriend in grade 9. You know.
You can say the name and then bleep it out.
Do you remember that?
No, I don't think I do.
Mikey, you knew about that, right? Yeah. And like, I mean, I really liked her and all that, but we were together. We were talking over the course of Valentine's Day, and like, I'm gonna be real. I don't think I even knew it was like. I probably didn't even say Happy Valentine's Day, babe. Now, keep in mind, we didn't start like actually like dating till months later.
Okay.
But what I was getting at is like in my whole life, and obviously I haven't been like kind of aware of like love life for that many years, but in my whole life of being like kind of like a teenager, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think I've once been booed up on Valentine's Day. I don't think I've once really like been like, oh shit, Valentine's Day is coming up. I have to plan something for someone, or I have to save up to buy someone this.
That's so crazy. Valentine's Day is crazy for that reason, because like, I don't know. I feel like everybody's expected to drop a certain amount of cash or like do a certain amount of things. I mean, sometimes it's just not in people's window of opportunity. You know, I don't have the finances to book this expensive date on this day of the year. Maybe after I save up and after, some people are, in strenuous situations, people really have bills to pay.
Exactly. And Valentine's Day, again, is the most expensive day to, like, whether you're booking restaurants or all that, because of that.
For sure.
They know that they're going to be.
Oh my God, it's crazy. And like, I don't know, people are trying to just sell the idea of love. And like, a lot of people on Valentine's Day think, I better get this, this, and this, and they equate their love in terms of what can you do for me or give to me. Valentine's
Day is giving love a monetary value. You know what I mean?
Really?
It's putting a number on love. It's like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, all girls are bad or whatever, because I know there's some insanely nice girls out there.
For me, it goes both ways.
Absolutely, I was gonna say that too, but I kind of have this feeling where like I see kind of like a group of girls kind of coming together and being like, oh, what did your boyfriend buy you, and trying to like one up like, oh, my boyfriend spent $200 and my boyfriend spent, Michael's in the back going, yeah, that's my girlfriend, right? Hopefully she doesn't watch this, but still, like, it's true in a sense that they're saying Valentine's Day is they make it that Valentine's Day is a day to measure how much you love your significant other by how much you spoil them and how much you treat them. And realistically, you should be spoiling, like, whether you want to just spoil them with, like, I'm not trying to be cliche and weird, but like with like your love and shit, or spoil them with affection, but like you should do that on a regular basis if you really like them. You shouldn't have to wait till Valentine's Day to treat them nice.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to stuff like who can do the most for me on Valentine's Day, like if Valentine's Day is like the one day where love matters the most, like you really have your priorities screwed up.
Yeah, like it's, I don't know. This is another reason why, like, anybody who like knows me well-ish knows that like I don't really fuck with the idea of having a girlfriend in high school, or at this moment in my life in general right now. And like, I'm not trying to, like, you were joking about Playboy earlier. I'm not trying to just, like, be a Playboy, but I feel like this is, like, kind of my years to have fun and get experience. And, like, I feel like with school and all that, like, there's no reason that you should be tied down and committed to one person, because being in a relationship in general adds a certain element of, like, stress, and, like, that's another thing in your life that you have to worry about. And, like, where we're at school-wise, you're going to university next year. I'm going into grade 12, which is a big year for trying to get into university.
For sure.
You're not trying to, like, you already have enough that's stressing you out that I feel like you shouldn't be worried about this, another thing, like having a girlfriend.
Yeah, and I feel like my approach to the whole thing is, like, I'm not a big fan of, like, the boyfriend-girlfriend label, because I feel like, a lot of people know about, like, the talking stage and, like, the boyfriend-girlfriend stage, and then, of course, like, a breakup stage. And I feel like the fact that just putting a label on it makes it more official. I feel like people are more protective of that label, and I feel like the whole boyfriend-girlfriend label causes a lot of, like, insecurity between couples, and, like, a sort of, like, untrustworthy pretense, because people see, oh yeah, these people were boyfriend and girlfriend and they broke up because he cheated. Oh, maybe my boyfriend will cheat on me. And I feel like just leaving a relationship with no labels, for me, it was always just a more comfortable thing.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, like, and I'll beep his name out, but and his thing, they're like, I see him all the time, and I'm like, yo, so, like, is it official yet? Is it what? And he's like, well, I mean, we're together and we're exclusive to each other, but there's no label, right? And, like, I think that's kind of the way, because it's nice to have someone that you're like, oh, this someone is my only, but, like, having the label and having all the stress of having the girlfriend is just...
Oh, for sure. The bond is definitely what's the actual substance of the relationship. And, like, the title is just, whatever you call it. Like, I could call you my friend, and, I could be having sex, or we could, like, just cuddle. Oh, no, not directly.
Oh, not me.
Not directly.
Not me. Okay, fine.
If you was at home, I did not mean directly him in that context in order to make things unawkward. But I could be having sex with a girl, and I could just address her as my friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could, be dating, not necessarily dating because dates. I could be going on dates with her, so to speak, like, the typical romantic type thing, and still call her my friend. It's just, it's more the experience and the bond you have with a person, the experiences you have that really do matter more than whatever you call it. Because I feel like calling it, giving it titles and stuff, it's really gimmicky and superficial, and it's just what sells.
Yeah. I think Valentine's Day is overrated. That's the conclusion of the story. So I feel like this is an important conversation to have before we get back into the light and funny stuff. Valentine's Day is extremely overrated.
I agree with that idea wholeheartedly. Valentine's Day has been ruled overrated by this podcast.
Yeah.
For sure.
Overrated. Also, like, for us single men's, it's also, I know this is going to sound like a douchey thing, and you're all going to have to excuse me, so I'm disclaiming myself right now.
Okay. Hold on. I'm not associated with this statement whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.
So
this is me.
Just know that before this started, he has, like, of course, it's a podcast. Maybe he has, like, a 1-2 topic to bring up. But I came here completely unprepared. I have no idea what he's going to say. Idea.
I'm not bringing up at all. I was going to give a personal anecdote.
I know, but I just want to, like, just in case it sparks some flames.
He's not associated with it. And it might spark some flames. What I was going to say was, see, now you hyped it up too much. What I was going to say was, like, I feel like Valentine's Day, like, for me, it's like, damn, I don't even know if I want to say this no more.
Say it.
It's kind of a good day. It's kind of a good day to get some poontang.
Say word.
To get some wet. Cause, like, there's a lot of single girls that are, like, see all this, like, shitty marketed, like, this is the ideal love couple, and they're like, damn, I don't have that, and now I'm single on Valentine's Day, and I'm sad. And then this is them, right? And they're mad sad. They're like, damn, I wish I was booed up today. And then this is me, and I go, and I swoop in. That was me swooping. All right? I swoop in, and I go, hey, it's okay. You all right? I'm here for you.
Okay, so my problem with your statement.
Let me use a different anecdote. This is her, right?
Please.
This is me.
You approach.
This is me walking.
Approach and offer your services.
Hey, you seem sad. Can I offer my services to comfort you? And she goes, this is her. She goes, you know what? I am really sad today because I don't have a boo. And all my friends have boos. Could you be my boo?
Okay.
And I'm like, I will be your boo, but I'm going to be honest with you up front because I'm a respectful gentleman. I don't want a relationship.
That's cool.
But I will give you temporary pleasure to make the pain go away. And she's like,
say no more.
All right, you're honest, and I appreciate that. Therefore, I would like to have some temporary pleasure with you. And I go, all right, could you please sign... Just one more thing. I go, could you please sign these consent forms? And she goes...
Sign here. Initial here. All right, thumbprint here.
All right, so we good?
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's actually how it works.
And that's how Valentine's... That's how
Valentimes.
That's how Valentine's Day works, in my opinion.
Nah, for me, personally, on Valentine's Day, I don't know. I just Valentine's Day is a normal day for me. I wait the day after to buy chocolates because I enjoy chocolates.
When they're all on sale.
Yes, and I enjoy all. Yeah, I know.
That's so smart.
You know what I'm talking about. Large teddy bears are a fun thing to have, so I think I bought one, but I ended up giving it away last year.
Oh, you bought one after Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I bought one after Valentine's Day.
Kind of the same as like the chocolate.
Same as the chocolate.
Yeah.
I bought it after Valentine's Day, and then I just had it in my room for like a good week, and then realized there was no point of me having it in my room. And then I think I gave it away to like a baby cousin of mine. Yeah, hi.
Yeah, I. You listen to Blueface?
Blueface, baby.
Yeah, I.
Blueface. Blueface is actually like a killer. Like,
yeah.
You see that.
I feel like you wetted up your eyebrows a little bit too much.
I did?
Oh no, I feel like they're just naturally shiny.
They're naturally shiny? Bro, you don't gotta comment with me like, come on, with the podcast.
Yo,
everybody.
Do you remember when we went, can I talk about that?
What day? Just say it.
To get your eyebrows done.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bro, we went, because I feel like you started doing it regularly after that.
I do it regularly. I got it done like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, I think.
So I went the first time he got his eyebrows done with him, and I saw those pictures on my phone of like that like nice, a little bit bigger Latina lady doing your eyebrows.
Great woman. Forget her name.
Great eyebrows.
Never went back there again.
Oh, you get them done at a different place now?
Yeah, I go to this place, VP in like St. Clair. It's called E-Nails. They do it for like $9. It's
but like, no homo, you look crispy now because like you got the twist, you got the eyebrows done up, you got the beard.
Thank you.
Speaking of you looking crispy, what's
on me right now?
Yeah, just go through head to toe because you're looking.
This is a little crystal. It's my mother's birthstone, and this is a Donna Karan knit sweater. This is a Pandora charm bracelet. This is a gold ring, and then this is another gold ring. This one though is not real. I thrifted it, but there's a Cuban link on it that rotates, and I just really enjoy that.
That's so sick. That's so dope.
Thank you.
Is the sweater thrifted or?
Oh, the sweater's thrifted. The pants are thrifted.
Them some nice ass pants.
Thank you. I thrifted a Supreme shirt the other day.
Oh yeah,
like, yeah. Oh, by the way. Shout out to this guy. I don't buy Supreme because I'm not a rich man, but
yeah,
I thrifted it. It was $2.
No way.
Yeah.
What was it?
It was the same one Christopher has.
Which one?
You know with the small box logo
small box?
At the bottom. Yeah.
It's pretty.
Very nice. Very nice.
Pretty good. We should do that one time, like soon. I'm always saying how I want to come with you, but
for sure. It's super fun. I love knit sweaters. Like I'm just getting into that knit sweaters.
Where do you go? Is that place at the kind of Warden in Eglinton? That one?
Oh, the Value Village by Warden in Eglinton?
No, like what there's.
I go to there's a Value Village by Markham and Lawrence that I like to go to. They have a pretty good selection of stuff. I got this there. I don't think I got this there. I think I got my pants at a thrift store by like Brimley and Eglinton. But yeah, I just enjoy going thrifting
because you look way crispier than I do, and like your clothes probably cost like half the price.
They didn't cost. They cost less than half the price for sure.
That's insane.
Like collectively, what I'm wearing definitely costs less than half of what your t-shirt costs. Because this costs probably like $8. This costs probably like $9-10.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Love thrifting. You can't participate. I just want everybody watching this to know that by participating in consumer culture and buying the newest Nike Tech fleece, buying the newest hate to say it, but Supreme, you're all sheep. Okay. I just want to say that. That's what
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've just been going to thrift shops regularly. I can't remember the last piece of clothing I bought, and like at retail price, and it was a pair of vegan Doc Martens.
Really?
Yeah, and they were scrumptious after I had them.
Yo, I know this is like random, but I was just thinking about this, and I was thinking about it yesterday.
All right.
You know how like Simon is, we talked about him earlier, but like
quick discussion,
he kind of plays video games a lot.
Yeah, he loves video games.
Yeah. Does he have a Switch?
No, he does not. We don't have a Switch in our household.
I really want to get a fucking Switch.
Nintendo Switch is beautiful. We played it because he brought it to school, right?
Yeah.
So like
I messaged you about that, right?
Yeah, you messaged me. It's like this like big facts like controllers. We played Mario Kart and Smash, right?
Bro, Smash on the Switch.
Smash on the
Yo,
Switch.
complete side topic anecdote. Mike on the back. Yeah. His girlfriend had like a small party at her house, and me like, cause I was having fun at the party, but like, you know, it was whatever. And her brother was just chilling, playing on the Switch. Mm-hmm. I saw that. Her brother was chilling, playing on the Switch, and he's like, "Yo, you trying to hop on to Smash Bros?" What?
Was that before I got there?
Yeah, I think so, because there's just like a whole bunch of women upstairs.
Yeah.
And like I was like, you know, I'm trying. So I went downstairs and I was playing Smash Bros with this guy, and like, yo, he's how old's? Oh shit, I have to blur that out. This like 8-year-old dude, and like me and him were just going at it on Smash Bros while there's like kind of a party starting upstairs, and we were like, yo, we're the cool kids.
You were bonding.
Yeah, I mean, I destroyed him in Smash Bros. But like,
I like to refer to playing Smash Bros exclusively as smashing. So whenever somebody says, "Oh, you want to play Super Smash Bros?" Like, yeah, I'm down to smash.
Yeah, so or you just go up to them and you're like, "Yo, you down to smash right now?"
Yeah, you trying to smash right now, bro? Like, 'cause, like I'm definitely down. Like, I'm just itching to smash.
No homo though.
Okay, but like I was saying, yeah definitely down to smash is what the typical response. But they get the joke, so.
Yeah.
But
I feel like getting one is a motive for sure. Like it's so sick because you can also connect it up to the TV, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you need a dock though. Like it's a special dock, but it comes with it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that shit up to the TV, run duos on Smash Bros on
the tiniest little controller.
But like that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
It really is. Like it's so different. You only need
You're good.
You only really need like 3 buttons to play Mario Kart because it's basically the go, drift, and then use your item.
And like what's Smash? How many buttons do you need? Like.
Because if you turn on motion controls for Smash,
actually, yeah, you need the buttons. You need the buttons.
The combos, oh my god! I had Mewtwo, I destroyed. The first time technically, basically my strategy for most of the time I'm playing Smash is just to let other people hit each other, and then like when everybody's at like 70%, then I go in. Oh,
you've never just run duos like one-on-ones?
I don't typically run duos, no. I typically just play like massive, like when everybody's trying to hop on, it's like yeah, let's run 4, and then just 4 people playing Smash.
Bro, I was playing one-on-ones with his bro. I was purple Donkey Kong. Didn't stand a chance. I'm telling you.
I was red Mewtwo.
Oh shit!
I felt so cool. I feel so cool that you can customize the colors. I don't care. It's still
so cool.
Still the coolest thing.
And you feel like if you have a certain color, you play better. You know what I mean?
I know.
I was like, bro, I'm purple Donkey Kong right now. Like, I'm gonna fuck you. Oh, actually, I'm trying to cuss less, so I'm gonna fudge your shoot up, dog.
Bro, you're getting smashed and smashed. You dig?
But, like you're getting smashed. Period.
Like just I can imagine like if you ran like 100 simulations of like a yellow Mewtwo going against like a red Mewtwo, like you obviously sensible to think that like they'd be 50-50, but like realistically speaking, we know it's gonna be leaning towards the red Mewtwo just because
it's like everybody who, I mean, I never really played video games as a kid. I did for about 5 minutes, like a really short amount of time, but like everybody knows that like any form of video games, there's the one controller that's just better, like it's just superior.
Fact. That's actually a fact.
Like, And it's not even like, oh yeah, this one doesn't work. It's like, bro, when I'm using this one, I'm just better.
For sure. It's just, you're just a little more comfortable with it.
Comfy on the or like a certain spot you sit in on the couch.
Oh, for sure.
Because I know Simon has his chair in the basement. He has a wheelie chair like this, right?
Yeah. He's
what
hilarious.
A goof. I remember the first time I ever came over to your house and met him. It was, I think, me, you, Chris.
Yeah, it was just me, you, and Chris.
And him. And it was snowing out.
Yeah, it was, I think.
There was like snow on the ground, and he went out like your side, like you know how the door like from your basement. He went out that door and he like grabbed a chair and brought it inside, and he's like, "All right, you sit here," and then he sat in his chair and we played like, I don't even remember.
I don't know what you played.
But he's like, "Yo, I just got this chair from outside, and this is what we're using." I'm like, "Bro, you got a whole couch right there, and your couch has like that like rearrangeable shit." He's like, "Nah."
He was come on, man. You gotta
I mean,
he knows better. He knows.
He knows better. He does.
He just knows what it feels like to sit in a very nice chair. So when he felt that chair, he was like, "Come on, you gotta play."
Well, apparently now he knows what other things are like. As a grade 8, but
it's terrible. Simon, if you're watching this,
don't do ASMR.
Next topic.
Alright. Yo, I had one weird one up that I had pulled up from earlier. Again, he's not associated with any of this, but so you know who James Charles is, right?
Of course.
The beauty
guru. He's like a makeup artist. Beauty
Isn't it
guru.
she now? Are we?
No, I think James Charles is still. James Charles is not. No, James Charles is trans.
Oh, he's just gay.
Yeah,
respectfully, obviously, I respect him.
Yeah, you didn't know. It's cool. Like,
I didn't. I thought he was. I thought he was.
No.
Cause he's always like, "Hey, girl."
Hey, sisters. Yeah, I mean, like.
But that's just. Oh, okay. That's fine.
It's just his greeting.
So, respects. Nothing against him.
him.
Mad respects also for making it big.
Fact.
But I heard he had a little Kim K situation recently. Did you know about that?
You heard? You saw? Did you see?
This guy. So for you watching at home, this guy in the back has a video up right now of his sex tape.
Oh, he's got bush. Like, that's serious bush right there. That's bush action.
I have to give a quick no homo just for looking at that, but like.
It's called the little cushion for the pushing. That little bush that he has in the video.
Alright, you're good.
For those of you who've seen it, for those of you who haven't, it's a video of just sex.
Just two men having sexual intercourse, one of whom is extremely famous.
Oh yeah, one of them is extremely. Did you hear about there's a Draymond Green situation?
With the stripper?
No, his Snapchat got hacked, and in his My Eyes only got hacked, and like nudes released. I remember during like the Olympics a couple of years ago.
Like his nudes or his girl?
His nudes.
Oh, like his
penis,
his pee-pee, his schlang.
Yeah, his thing.
His wang dong.
Everybody's seen it.
His donkey from Shrek.
Yeah, because he looks like Donkey from Shrek.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, like. There's always, like, famous people that, like, Black China.
Oh, yeah, there was a video.
Do you remember that?
Giving head. I don't remember. I saw that video.
It was, like, shitty at first, and then she did that where you, like, you lie on your back on the bed.
And then, okay, don't recreate it.
Check if the light's still flashing, please. Yeah. She laid on her back on the bed like this, and it was, like, not a good situation.
It wasn't. But, I mean, like, that thing all started, of course, with, like, Kim K and Ray J.
OG.
And apparently, I don't know if this recently got released, but I'm pretty sure there was some reported with somewhere that Kim Kardashian was actually on ecstasy when that happened, when the video was taped.
That's a little illegal.
That's very illegal.
Extremely illegal.
One, that means she couldn't have consented to the video. Two, that means she couldn't have consented to the sex. Making both of those things illegal and making Ray J legally culpable for that.
Damn.
Which is crazy. But also, think about, like, it's crazy that she built an empire off that, because truthfully speaking...
Yeah, like, why else are they famous?
Because her father was OJ's lawyer. That's why. But then, keep in mind, her mother divorced her father, which means she has blood relation to OJ's lawyer. And right now, that's entirely how, like, their whole, like, family empire really was started.
Mm.
And then they get, like, of course, the reality TV show because of her relevancy and dating. I remember she got married to Chris Humphries, who was a basketball player, and she divorced him. Of course, now she's with Kanye West. But yeah, there's just a lot of stars and celebrities in their family. I'm not too sure what too many of them do. I know Kylie sells makeup, Kendall models primarily, Kim sells makeup as well. I know Kim models as well. Chris, I think she just manages them.
I think so.
Courtney, I don't know what Courtney does. I feel like Courtney just chills.
She makes side comments.
You
got me strawberry water and not mango water. All right, that's my Courtney impression.
This means war.
Yeah.
And then that's basically that's how they preface like the whole season, and it's basically Courtney getting into like
beef with her sisters and cousins.
Who else is there? There's Courtney. Caitlin's chilling.
Caitlyn
is chilling.
Ex Bruce.
Caitlyn's been doing. Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner. But
yo, my hottest one by far, and like you could change my mind, or actually you couldn't change my mind.
I'm gonna change your mind. I have nothing to do with them. So yeah.
Kendall Jenner is the best looking one in my opinion, bro. She has legs for days. She has legs for Wednesday morning's breakfast.
Yeah, I could agree with that statement.
I think she's the best.
I could agree with that statement. She's the best looking one. Kim Kardashian is actually like hilarious. Like not intentionally, but like there's certain clips of like her reality show that just you can't help but laugh at.
But like I feel like you're laughing at her.
Yeah, you are laughing at her.
Yeah.
But that's why she's not intentionally funny.
Yeah.
Because like if you if you laughed like, so to speak, at her in front of her, she would be confused. If you laughed at any of the things that I find funny in front of her, she would be confused because she wouldn't find them funny. Like I feel like a lot of the times when these reality shows are being funny, it's mainly because everybody knows they're
doing
fake.
It on purpose.
Everybody knows that the reality shows are fake, and like them at trying so hard to make it believable
is funny.
It's funny.
How would you feel? Just like not even a celebrity with a reality show like any of the Kims or Jenners or Kardashians or whatever, but like how like. Because everybody has, at one point in their life, is, like, kind of, I guess, dreamed of being a celebrity or, like, being someone one day. But, like, I feel like I kind of have, like, an element of sympathy for them. Because imagine just, like, every day you have paparazzi and media and, like, people just, like, asking you questions and trying to invade your privacy. Like, that would be kind of tough. I feel like that wouldn't really be my boat.
I feel like people are going to be nosy in your life and business regardless, and I think it's nicer to be rich and famous with security to keep them away.
Absolutely, but, like, I feel like where I stand right now, like, there's not that many people that are, like, trying to get angles of me every time I go to the grocery store, right?
Oh, yeah. For sure.
But, like, man, like, it must be hard as a celebrity.
But, I mean, when you're a celebrity, you have money. They send people to the grocery stores for them.
Like, yeah. But like you can't be like, hey, what if I just want to go to the park today?
Yeah, that never happens. I remember there was this funny video of I remember Gucci Mane when he first got out. Basically he was on like probation and stuff, right? And basically they originally had him on house arrest when he first got out. Like he couldn't leave his house for a certain amount of time, and because he couldn't leave his house, he just had to stay with his now wife. Keisha, I believe her name is. And basically what she was doing is, because she's like this fitness trainer, she was just feeding him salads and stuff, and like him being famous, of course, goes and sends somebody out to bring him back a burger. And then I was like, wow, like I know for a fact I could not get a burger sent to me. So I was like, there are perks. Well,
also when, because this is where I thought you were going with this. When he went in, obviously people knew who he was and all that, and he was a little on the heavy side. And then when he got out, he was on house arrest, so nobody really saw him for a while. And he was going through all that fitness stuff, and like he was kind of slim, kind of D's after, and they're like, bro, I think they took the real Gucci Mane. No. I think they put him in Cuba, but like obviously not. But like that was still funny. I thought that's where you were going with that.
No. I'm incredibly happy that because the thing is, you can tell that because he was drinking lean, right? And what that does to you is basically it's supposed to help you sleep certain amounts.
Yeah, but if you drink it every day.
If you drink it every day, and if you don't sleep, if you fight those symptoms that your body like is showing you, basically, it might as well be it's of course not a hallucinogen, but it deteriorates your mind.
Yeah, it deteriorates a lot of organs in your body. It's not good for you.
And what he was talking about when he got out was actually how much better he felt now that he was off of that. And you watch videos of him when he was younger. Well, he looks younger now, truthfully, than he did before.
Mm-hmm.
Before he had crazy eye bags, and he had his grills, just the way they were, his teeth weren't fixed. He just
he has so many teeth.
Yeah, he has a lot of teeth. I think but his new teeth aren't his real teeth.
I know, but I seen pictures of him smiling. He looks like he's got too many teeth.
Yeah, like Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson has 84 teeth in his mouth. If you've seen him smile, his bottom row of teeth is a solid at least 1.5 times the amount of teeth in the average human mouth, which would be 34.
I'm gonna pull a picture of it up in the video when they're watching, just so they can see. Actually, that's funny.
I'd be 100% fine. I just want people to get the idea that Magic Johnson has a lot of teeth.
Too many teeth.
Yeah, too many teeth.
Damn. Shit's crazy. Yeah, what else? The sex tape. We wanted to talk about Pornhub.
Yeah, Pornhub. Pornhub's a crazy thing. Because, I'm looking, of course, as we just pulled up the sex tape from Pornhub, I was looking at it, and I was just thinking, this is perfect YouTube, so to speak.
What do you mean?
I mean, people who feel urges and these primal urges just go to this and just shop for content, and they just release, and even the average person just goes, gets horny and thinks, yeah, I need to be my meat. Oh, what do I do? Then they go, they find a video, then they release, and then of course every guy knows what post nut clarity is.
Bro, that's our next topic, post nut clarity, but finish.
And basically, you go, and 9 times out of 10, I know every person who's ever watched porn can attest to this. They go, and after they beat their meat, they're like, what the hell did I just do? What am I looking at? What is this?
All right, so you guys know what beer goggles are. You know what beer goggles?
Yeah, beer goggles.
Pretty much when you're drunk, you see. So, this is not to objectify women in any sense. This is just to explain something. When you're drunk, if you see a girl who objectively you would consider a 7 out of 10 purely based on attractiveness.
I'm just gonna give you some advice. In order to not objectify women, use gender neutral pronouns. A person. Say.
If you see a person who you would consider to be a 7 out of 10, the only reason I said women before is
because you're doing it from your perspective.
Yeah. I'm doing it from my perspective.
But you're not the only viewer. So let's.
No, I was also gonna say girls. I feel guys do it more than girls. Guys have beer goggles more than girls have beer goggles.
I feel girls have beer goggles just as much. I can't.
You think
speak.
It's the same?
I can't speak. I can't. Speak
I don't know. Neither can I.
We can't speak on it.
But you're absolutely correct. Gender neutral pronouns is the proper way to go. If you see a person who you would consider to be a 7 out of 10, when you're drunk, you would consider them bump up to a 9, right?
For sure.
Beer goggles usually has a bump up range of about 2 points on that scale. Now, when we talk about post-nut clarity, and I'm going to say the same thing again, I don't know how it is for girls, when they're horny or whatever.
I've spoken to a few. I've brought this topic up with a few, and some of them had said yes, some of them had said no. I feel certain people are comfortable with admitting it, because I know that it's a thing that happens.
To both, yeah.
It has to. It happens to everybody. Every human. There are guys that won't admit it. There are girls that won't admit it. There are guys that won't let it go.
So what we're talking about is post-nut clarity, which pretty much is it's the same as the beer goggles example, but when you're horny, for lack of a better term, I feel
Yeah.
When you're horny, you see a girl and you're like, damn, she's a 9. Or you see, thank you.
Person.
When you see a person, you're like, damn, she's a 9. But then
they're a 9.
Fuck. You see a person and you're like, yo, that person is a 9 out of 10. But then you go home and you bust a nut, and then you're like, oh, that person is only a 7, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing as beer goggles. It's when before you nut, you think someone is so much better looking, or not even that. Like, that's just an example. Like, I feel like the decisions you make before nutting are just so much influenced by your current horny state.
Yeah, I'm not subject to any form of accountability when I'm horny.
Yeah.
Oh, no, and I don't mean that in a predatory sense. Like, if I do some dumb stuff. No, of course not in that sense. But if I do some dumb stuff to just no. If I nut, it just gets me out of a different headspace. Not saying that I'm going to see.
But it's true. I feel like you're 100% in a very different headspace.
100%. That's for a fact. I know that, I don't know if people can, like attest to this, but, sometimes we'll be texting a person and like, dude, it's a great conversation. I don't know, for some reason, maybe they hit the shower or something, they go to the shower. You beat off. Then when they come back, it's like, do I really want to talk to you?
Yeah. Like, or like you'll bust and then you go back and look and then you'll be like, oh, this is some questionable shit.
I'm really beg out here. Like,
yeah, you sound beg as hell, and it's like I'll go back and look at my messages and I'll be like, did I really ask that person for that? Did I really say?
Me?
Did I?
Is this me?
Drake? Tyga? But like real, I'll be like, I'll go back and I'll be like, yo, I actually asked her for this, or them for this, or I actually said this to them. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll be having a normal conversation with someone, but then I'll get horny, and then they'll be like, all right, one sec, like, I just gotta go shower, and I'll be like, all right, let me see then, like, show me. And then I'll bust a nut, and then I'll be like, why couldn't I have said something normal? Why couldn't I have just been like, yo, enjoy your shower? Like, I clown myself. I look at myself and I'm like, yo, I'm a goof.
Every time I've ever said like that to somebody, it was completely ironically. Like, I don't think I've ever genuinely said that.
You've never been talking to a girl and she'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go shower, and you'll be like, all right, let me see then.
I don't think I've ever done it. Like I don't know, like 10% of me's like, wow, I hope this works, but 90% of me's like, it's probably not gonna work. You're just saying it to get it out there. The fact that you want to see it.
See, that's where we're different, cause like, I'll be doing it and I'll be like, cause it's obviously like part of me is like, oh, okay, I'll just make this a joke.
Let me see.
Yeah.
If only we could text in size 2 fonts.
Yeah. Like, I feel like a higher percentage of me is just like, I want to see your fucking titties so bad.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean your gender neutral pectoral muscles.
Part of me may think something horny, but I will never, ever, 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 ever let that come out of my mouth. Unless, like I feel like I'll never let it come out in like a passionate way. Like, I'll just say it casually, like, yo, what are your breasts saying?
Oh, yeah. No, well, like, I do that too, but, like, I feel like I make those casual jokes when I'm not horny at all. Like, I'll be, like, so unhorny, I'll be like, yo, what are those titties looking like right now? Like, just casually, as a joke.
What are they saying, dogs? What are they saying? That's
but, like, here's another question for you, because, like, on the topic of just doing shit that is questionable when you're horny.
Yeah, for sure. This guy's about to hit.
I'm trying to not make it specific, and I'm trying to not, like, get it bad, because, like, I know I'm really trying to be sensitive. But, like,
for sure.
I feel like, so, we were talking about, and I'll say it, but I'll bleep it out, right? Just keep that in mind, right? Do you think you've ever had any encounters with her while you were horny that you after were like, damn, I probably shouldn't have done that?
Well, in terms of that person that you just listed,
because I know you've come to me after and be like, bro, like, I'm glad it happened, but like now, and not for the reason of like, oh, now like that I've nutted, like she's not attractive anymore. I mean for the reason of like, you do it because you're horny, and then after you're like, yo, shit, like there's more consequences to this than I expected. Like, now she's gonna tell everybody.
Yeah, I know.
She's gonna tell everybody that I'm her boyfriend.
Let me speak.
All right, you're good. Go nuts.
For me, it was like I took the good with the bad.
All right, that's fair.
I know there's no such thing as a perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect, and for lack of a better word, I'm gonna call it a relationship because we had, like me and Giacomo have a relationship that is us being great friends.
Mm.
So any type of communication between a person, consistent or
Mikey,
not,
can you check the camera, please?
involves.
Yeah,
it's good?
I already looked at it.
Alright.
Professor X, he's a psychic, but basically.
No, I looked at it because I knew you were gonna ask me.
I'm just playing with you.
Alright, continue.
But like I was saying, basically in that context, I mean, I took the good with the bad. There were good times, there were bad times, and now we just move on if we can. Sometimes people try and communicate with you. They'll try and step out into your area. They'll try and when you stop reaching out to them, maybe they'll reach out to you. I mean, we reach out for reasons. Everything happens for a reason. And, with the good, there's bad, You do XYZ, XYZ happens to you.
Well, I feel like the person who I brought up is a good example of, like, how in life there's good with the bad. Because there obviously was a lot of good in that.
Obviously a lot.
But, like, obviously there was a lot of...
Tons. Of all people. Of all people.
But I also know that, like, there were some detrimental side effects down the road.
Oh, for sure. But, we live and we learn and we evolve. And you learn to come to terms with how people treat you. And that's how you decide who to keep around and who not to keep around.
Big fact. Speak up. Say it again. Okay. Say it again for everybody at home.
I forget what I said, but I think you take the good with the bad. And you just watch how people treat you. And that's how you decide who you're going to keep around. So let's say you have friends that aren't reaching out to you. Let's say aren't reaching out to you because
just you got friends that are unhealthy for you.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta learn when to move past them. I think we go out there, we play a good game, strong defense. Really play the man, not the team. Play the team, not the man, and come back, good first half. Same thing going in the second half.
Sure.
Good defense.
We play the long game. It's a 2-game season.
Yeah.
And I just take it a game at a time.
One game at a time.
One game at a time for sure, most definitely. We always have a game plan. Always play calculated. Play team sport. Want to make sure everybody wins because I'm just honored to be able to step out on this court, play the game that I love. It
just feels great. Just not even to play the game that I love, but play with the people I love.
Oh,
and,
sure.
and I always tell them, it's not a me sport, it's a we sport.
It's definitely a
It's a we sport.
It's we sports like 2010.
It's we sports like Matt from 2010, This ain't bowling. This is not bowling, bro.
It's not bowling.
This isn't bowling.
This
isn't singles tennis.
Bro, and I'm going to tell you, even if, things...
This is a team sport.
Even if things end up bad, I have, as long as, you have the memories of, of good experiences with people, there's got to be some love there.
There's got to be some love. There's always some love.
Always some love there.
Anyways, we just hit 1 hour, and I'm trying to keep it about an hour, so I think that's a pretty beautiful note to end off on. You could find us at link down below for the SoundCloud.
For sure.
If you're listening to this on SoundCloud, you can find us on YouTube at The Second Take.
For sure.
And my personal Instagram is giacomo.carre. That's GIACOMO.CARERE. That is my bad.
Yeah, it really is. I'm going to go... Oh, God. I hate that it was on your phone, too, so I know you have... I hate that it was the last thing you saw, too. Whoa, you're a sicko, huh? You guys don't even want to know.
And we talked about it, too.
I know.
Kobi, do you want to plug your stuff before you go off to Tatiana?
Oh, yeah. Basically, my Instagram is Saint Kobi. That's st.kobi. You could definitely follow me there. Much love to anybody who decides to go out and follow me. Probably going to get a follow back because I love all the viewers of Giacomo's. And, much love. I really appreciate my brother having me on this podcast.
Are you gonna?
Sure. If you want to hear me do a cover to Bust Down Barbiana by Nicki Minaj.
All right, let me just pull it up quick.
Buzz down, Bobbiana. Buzz down, Bobbiana.
Yeah, I.
Blueberries, baby. Buzz down, Bobbiana. Ill been a bad bitch, Kakiana. And I'm still winning Pacquiana.
Ooh.
Percocet, Papiana, can everybody be? Thank you, next Ariana. You gon' have to give me Tapiana. If you tryna get some Slappiana. Come my ops, Appiana, then shut down Eve Saint Laurentiana. They ain't ready, bro. Y'all not ready, B?
Do you wanna pose for a thumbnail?
Y'all not ready, B? Okay, let's post for a thumbnail just now.
You don't. Nah, you don't.
What do I do?
You
What do I do?
Anything you want.
Do I just post? Yo.
Alright.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah,